Today we'll take a look at how to properly care for the charging port on your eFin 2.0. You may be wondering why there's a sticker next to the charging port, and the answer is simple. We want to prevent you from plugging in the charging port while it's still wet. That's why we'd like to show you what happens when that occurs. To do this, we'll put a little water on the charging port. Please don't try this at home. It's just for demonstration purposes. You can already see that the water droplets are collecting on the pins, and that's exactly what we want to prevent. The water can cause the pins to short circuit. This example shows what the charging port might look like afterward, and the eFin will no longer charge. So it's important to always dry the charging port. Salt deposits can also build up, for example, if you've been out in the ocean. That's why the fin must be rinsed with clean water after every use. If deposits have formed, you can remove them with a toothbrush and vinegar. To do this, apply a little vinegar to the charging port and then use a toothbrush to remove the residue. Afterward, the charging port must be thoroughly dried with a clean cloth. The vinegar solution allowed us to remove all the residue, and the charging port and pins are clean again. Even though we've dried off the charging port, there may still be some residual moisture on it. That's why we recommend waiting a few seconds and then applying contact grease. You can find it on our online store or at a hardware store. Simply apply a small amount of contact grease to the pins. Then spread the grease over the entire charging port and secure it with a small protective cap. This ensures the eFin is perfectly protected against water. We also recommend leaving the contact grease on the charging port when you connect the eFin to the charging cable. The contact grease ensures that any remaining water is displaced. This prevents the contact or pins from burning out and avoids any issues when charging the eFin.